We are live. What's going on, guys? Figured I'd jump on, do a little bit of a live stream. Um, hmm. Thing is, waiting for some of you guys to come on in. So we'll give it a couple of minutes. As usual, guys, not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Make sure you guys do your research out there, okay? So what is going on out there today? Let's have a look at the markets, guys. Bitcoin holding 34,894. Very nice, very bullish, guys. This whole market's so bullish right now. It's something in the air, you know. It's just that bullishness in the air. I love it. Casper pumping 5.5%. Near is a good DCA opportunity, 5.5% down. CASP is down 2.5%. Nice DCA opportunity there. Taraxa 27% pump, man. 27 on the week, 81%. Now, guys, I brought this video to the members about I don't know, a few months ago. I brought this to the members, and some of them got in on it. And then when it was read, a lot of people were panicking and they were messaging me saying, you know, what do we do? What do we do? It's red. And guys, what I do when it's red is I DCA more. Right? That's what I do. I buy those dips. Obviously, can't tell you what to do with your money, but that's what I do. Taraxa pumped today, I believe, is up almost 50% on the day. It's up another 27.3% now. And again, 81% on the week. That's why we do the videos on the member side, guys, so that people can get in early on these projects and make that money. H-bar pumping 7.5%. It's a good day, guys. It's a good week. It's a good month. What else is pumping? Jasmine's pretty close to even on the day, up 29% on the month. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I hope you guys are taking profits out there, making that money, making that cheddar. Let's have a look at some of the news. Uphold teams up with Ripple at Swell 2023, guys. So Swell's coming up this month on the 8th and 9th in Dubai. I don't know. You know, it's a common misconception here, guys. A lot of people say that, you know, the XRP is going to pump when they have this event or whatever, but it doesn't really ever pump. Usually it just kind of goes sideways or actually goes down when we have these events. But it's a unique time of year right now with the markets going, so we'll see what kind of happens there. Sam Bankman-Fried speaks on potential life sentence causing net harm to the world. It is so weird to me that this guy was found guilty on all 7 accounts, but they're going to wait till like March to sentence him. Why do they wait? I don't understand how it works in the States. Like, I'm in Canada. Like, why are they waiting until March to give this guy his sentence? I don't understand. Just sentence the guy. Why does it take 4 months? Or what was it? December, January, February, March. Why did it take 4 months to sentence this guy? Excuse me, guys. I don't understand. Just lock him up and throw away the key, man. What will your first reaction be when Jasmine reaches 10 cents in 2024? Guys, my short-term target for Jasmine is a cent. My mid-term target, hopefully this month, or at least the end of the year for Jasmine, is going to have to be about 5 cents. So we'll see what happens. Next year, things are going to be absolutely crazy. I hope you guys are ready, man. I hope you guys are ready for what's coming, because it's going to be fantastic. All right. Ah, crap. Okay. Still got this cough. Hong Kong regulators consider opening crypto ETFs to retail. Guys, that's going to be crazy for the market as well. I keep saying all this money is going to dump into crypto in the next 2 years, man. It's not just ETFs in the States we are looking at. It is ETFs in Hong Kong. Guys, they just started quantitative easing in Japan. A lot of money is going to start dumping back in. What happened the last time these countries started doing quantitative easing and they started printing money, guys? What happened? It all got dumped into crypto, right? That's the massive pump that we had. It's going to happen again. Japan's already started. Hong Kong regulators now exploring the possibility of allowing retail investors to participate in spot crypto exchange traded funds. The CEO of Hong Kong's Security and Futures Commission, Julia Liang, was cited by Bloomberg on Sunday as having indicated that provided that the necessary regulatory approvals and checks are in place, the regulator may be open to the notion of retail participation where spot crypto ETFs are concerned. Liang emphasized the regulator's openness to innovative technology and enhances efficiency as long as it addresses potential new risks. Happy to give it a try. She stated, "We welcome proposals using innovative technology that boasts efficiency and customer experience. We're happy to give it a try as long as new risks are addressed. Our approach is consistent regardless of the asset." While both the United States and Hong Kong currently permit futures-based cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds, the adoption of such instruments has been relatively modest in comparison to the broader fund industry. In Hong Kong, there are currently ETF listings for products like Samsung Bitcoin Futures, Active CSOP Bitcoin Futures, and CSOP Ethereum Futures, with a total combined asset value of approximately $65 million. In June, Hong Kong's largest ETF manager, Hang Seng, suggested it too was considering a crypto product offering. In accordance with the SFC digital asset regulator, individual investors already have the opportunity to trade prominent cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum on licensed cryptocurrency exchanges since June 1st. Presently, BC Technology Group, Ltd, OSL, and Hashkey Exchange are the only platforms in Hong Kong with permits for cryptocurrency trading. Additionally, there are expectations that mandatory regulations concerning stablecoins will be introduced over the course of the next year. Liang expressed the regulator's cautious approach, stating, "As the crypto ecosystem evolves step by step to the point where we're comfortable, then we're happy to open more access to the wider investing public." Notably, Hong Kong also recently unveiled its Web3 plans, highlighting its commitment to embracing blockchain and decentralized technologies. Hong Kong introduced a specialized regulatory framework for visual assets in June, which are designed to attract businesses while prioritizing investor protection. That need to protect consumers has been underscored recently by the alleged fraud that has subsequently been uncovered involving HK 1.6 billion, which is 204 million American, at the unlicensed JPEX cryptocurrency exchange in the city. Guys, I think a lot of people are underestimating the amount of money that's going to be pouring into the market from the East. Everyone's concerned with these ETFs in the States and stuff like that, but yeah, I think a lot more money is going to be coming from the East than in the West, in my opinion. The significance of such a move isn't lost on crypto market participants. Taking to X, one wrote, "Seismic shift Hong Kong's play could reshape the Asian crypto landscape. Bitcoin ETFs, a strategic move to anchor Hong Kong as the digital nexus of Asia." Another claimed that this might redefine the crypto landscape and fuel the next bull market. A report published by the Hong Kong Stock Exchange in April found that crypto ETFs have the potential to play a significant part in the next phase of digital asset innovation in Asia. Liang emphasized the importance of a strong, comprehensive regulatory structure, highlighting the SFC's effort to enhance transparency in processing license applications for virtual asset exchanges. Moreover, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority The Chinese Autonomous Territories Central Bank is actively exploring the possibility of offering guidance to banks regarding the provision of digital asset custodial services. These services are considered vital for nurturing the growth of digital asset ecosystem and ensuring investor security. So much money is going to come from the East, guys. I'm so bullish on the East, Hong Kong, China, Japan. So much money is going to be pouring in from out there. It's going to make the States look like a joke. And it's all because of Gary and the SEC. Kraken Exchange said to seek partner to help build its layer 2 blockchain network. The crypto exchange is still considering. Well, computer went a little wonky on me there. That was weird. Crypto exchange is still considering which blockchain developer should build its network with Polygon, Matter Labs, and Nil Foundation in the mix. Happened again. That's weird. But according to people familiar with the situation, rival crypto exchange Coinbase blazed the trail with Base. So they're following Coinbase's footsteps here. Kraken, the big U.S. cryptocurrency exchange, is considering several of the leading blockchain technology firms to help launch its own layer 2 network. People familiar with the matter told CoinDesk such a move would bring Kraken in line with the move earlier this year by rival Coinbase to launch its own layer 2. Kraken is considering Polygon, Matter Labs, and Nil Foundation, among others, about using their technology as a base for the new network. According to the sources who asked not to be named because the effort was not publicly disclosed, and the conversation are still fluid, there may be other teams in the discussion. We're always looking to identify and solve the new industry challenges and opportunities. A Kraken spokesperson told CoinDesk, "We don't have anything further to share at this time." Major crypto companies with established brands and customers following have been seeking to grow their presence as blockchain builders, either as a potential source of new revenue or simply as an extension of their current operations. In August, crypto exchange Coinbase released its own layer 2 network, Base, which makes use of the OP stack from the OP Labs team that's built on Optimism, the second biggest layer 2 network atop the Ethereum blockchain. Sorry, guys. Polygon, a leading developer of Ethereum, this cough stubborn, scaling solutions with the Polygon POS network, and more recently the Polygon ZK EVM, earlier this week came out with a new software toolkit that developers can use to spin up their own blockchain. Matter Labs, the developer behind the ZK Sync Layer 2 network, also offers its technology to upstart builders. Kraken recently added a job posting to the careers section of its website, advertising for a senior cryptographic engineer with knowledge of modern cryptography, including ZK proofs, whose opportunities could include design and implementation of Layer 2 solutions. We're enthusiastic about open source Layer 2 technology, zero knowledge proofs, multi-party computation, and continuously strive to explore the potential of on-chain scaling solutions. The job description reads, the team has recently embarked on exploring the new protocols and decentralized applications can be integrated into Kraken. Kraken copying Coinbase, see where that leads. Excuse me, guys. Cough keeps going. So, went over a lot of Jasmine stuff earlier today, guys, and it baffles my mind how people can still say like, oh, it's a scam, or it's this, that, or the other. Like it's nothing, it's dying. Like how somebody can hop on the internet and talk like spread FUD about a project that they have done no research on whatsoever, truly boggles my mind how they can talk with such conviction about something. Like, how can you hop on and say, hey man, Jasmy's a scam, it's a rug pull? Like, the partnerships that they have, they're branching off. There's a big announcement coming with Jasmy about moving into Dubai and India. Like, are you crazy right now? They're expanding. They're huge in Japan, and now they're moving into India, where, guys, India is like a focal point for the finance system globally. It's a global hub, right? And with Jasmy to be branching off and moving into that sector is massive for the company. It's super bullish. Not to mention all the partnerships and everything that they have going on, guys. Aveda Labs, moving their laptops into the States and Canada soon. Um, Jasmy Chain, the layer two, where, I mean, that had a lot of false FUD spread about it. And, the guy who was spreading that FUD still has not come on and corrected himself about the misinformation that he was spreading. Was comparing Jasmy Chain, the layer two, to a migration like Gala's, when it's actually not. It's actually more like Shibarium, Shiba Inu's layer two. They didn't do a migration to a V2 for Shiba Inu or anything like that. Same thing with Jasmy. They're not doing that, right? And everyone keeps asking me, well, what do I need to do if I hold my Jasmy over on Binance or Coinbase or whatever with this V2 coming out? There's no V2 coming out. There was no V2 Shiba Inu that came out, right? Well, like I said, one YouTuber hopped on because he had this disdain for migrations, and he decided to make up an entire story about a V2 coming out for Jasmy, which isn't true, right? Which was never true. No one ever from the team ever talked about a V2 coming out or anything like that. He just made it up and then started saying it. And now everybody got into a big tussle about it, and everyone's panicked. And he cost a lot of people a lot of money because a lot of people sold at a loss because of his misinformation, right? That's why you got to be careful who you follow, guys, right? Um, and by the way, guys, in terms of Jasmy, just so you know, I have been talking with Jesse. He is an ambassador, KIR Finance. He is an ambassador for Jasmy. I'm hoping to have him back on the channel for a part 2 interview on Wednesday, the day after tomorrow, if he can make it. But it is coming up. I'm shooting for Wednesday. If not Wednesday, at the latest, it'll probably be next week. So keep an eye out for that video. We're going to do a part 2 of it, guys. The funny thing about it is, like, I have such a good time talking with Jesse. He's so knowledgeable when it comes to Jasmy and stuff like that and everything that they're doing. He knows so much about the team, about the devs, about everything, that, like, we only end up having about an hour to be able to talk. But, like, I could sit there and talk with him about Jasmy back and forth for probably 4 or 5 or 6 hours. It's crazy. Like, I enjoy our conversation. He's a good guy, and he knows what he's talking about, right? And originally, it's funny because I didn't know him, but I did the interview with him. And the main reason that I reached out to do the interview with him was because of the false information that was being spread by some other YouTube influencer, who, like I said, spreading FUD and misinformation, trying to get people to sell. So I did the interview with Jesse just to kind of try to combat that misinformation and to, answer a lot of questions that you guys had, and to write a lot of the, correct a lot of the information that was being put out there, basically, right? And it turned out that got along great with the guy. He's super funny. He's a good guy. He's so intelligent that, like I said, I love the knowledge that he has about Jasmy. It's not often that I bump into somebody on here that I can collaborate with that knows more than I do about the project. But of course, being an ambassador for the program, of course, he's going to know more than me, right? But it's refreshing to do that, to be able to jump in and have a conversation, because I know I cover Jasmy on a daily basis. You guys know that, right? So it's like, it's hard to have somebody talk to me that knows more than I do about the project, right? And that's why I get in such a rant, I guess, when I see somebody spreading misinformation about it or anything like that, because I know too much to know that they're full of it or that they haven't done their research, right? As soon as someone says something that 9 times out of 10, I can tell right away that they did zero research based on what they're saying, right? Seventh, what price do you predict Jasmine will be before the end of this year? I just touched on that a little while ago, but my short-term prediction for this month, if we get the breakout from the falling wedge right now, I'm thinking we're looking at about 1 cent by the end of the month. I could see between 1 to 5 cents by the end of the year, in my prediction, in my opinion. And then next year, guys, next year is going to be absolutely crazy. We got the halving. We're going to keep climbing up to the halving. We might have a bit of a correction between now and the end of the year for the whole asset class, but I still think we have quite a ways to go up before that. In the meantime, though, got to have my monsters, guys. You know that. You know how I do. So yeah, looking at about 1 to 5 cents by the end of the year for Jasmine for sure. I predict a $5 Jasmine before the end of next year. $5? That's pretty. That's pretty bullish, man. You are bullish. You make my bullishness look like bearishness. Seventh, you are the bull of bulls, my friend. I love it. Do not change, my friend. I love your bullishness. I love your positivity, man. I hope you are correct, my friend. That would be epic for sure. And this whole thing about the team, right? The devs talking about they're still targeting $17 for Jasmine, and it's kind of like you get all these people saying like, "Oh, it's not possible" or anything like that. Like anything's possible, guys. Like I don't know. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. But like one thing that I've learned is that when Bitcoin first came out, I didn't buy any. Right? It was like less than a cent. You could put $100 into it back then and come out a multi-millionaire, probably a billionaire, right? And back then, when exactly seventh in crypto, nothing is impossible, right? Back then, if you had told everybody back then that Bitcoin was going to be $35,000, $69,000 a coin back then, what would they have said to you? They would have said the same thing to you then about Bitcoin that people are saying to you right now when you say, well, Jasmine can't get to $5 or Jasmine can't get to $17 or whatever, right? They're saying the same thing to you now that they were saying back then, right? So you got to stay true to your convictions. You got to do your research, and you got to remember that nothing is impossible. That's just the way that I see it. Same thing with something like XRP, whatever the project is, right? You got to remember that, guys, I don't go based on what somebody else tells me is possible or not possible. I go with my convictions and projects, and seventh, I have over 29K Jasmine coins. Very nice, very nice. For Jasmine, definitely, I built up over 1 million Jasmine coins a long time ago. I have a strategy that I use, my DCA strategy, where I buy a project. I have a target in terms of the size of the bag that I want to hold. And for Jasmine, it was 1 million coins. For Caspa, it was 1 million coins. And I finished that off. And then I got H-bar. I wanted 500,000 H-bar coins. I wanted 25,000 XRP. I wanted originally only wanted 10,000 Algorand, but when the price dropped down to like 8 cents, man, I ended up buying like 50,000 because it's like, man, like how do you not at that price, right? When everything was low. And it's funny because there's something in the air, guys, when it comes to crypto, and that is that there's a bullishness in the air. People are starting to talk about it. I was working on the weekend, and someone at work came up to me and started asking me about crypto, and if I could start helping them invest. He's a friend of mine. He's like, can you help me if I start putting, if I put a few $100s in there, can you help me out? Blah blah blah. And I said, well, man, you should have been DCAing into crypto for the last 2 years. Like that's what I've been doing. I've been building my portfolio for the last 2 years in this bear market. You can start DCAing now. I mean, you might be able to, if you're just getting started and you only have a couple $100s, you might make a couple of grand, but who knows, right? But guys, also, I decided that I'm going to try to use one of the features over on LBank. You guys know that LBank is the channel sponsor. I've decided that I'm going to start doing the copy trading over there. I've never done it before. I've never tried using copy trading before. I'm not a big trader when it comes to leverage and stuff like that. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to do copy trading. I'm going to see what happens. I think it looks like a lot of fun. I'm going to throw a few $100s over there, and I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. If some other trader can help build my money, my profits, then based on his skill, hey, absolutely, man. So I'm going to give that a shot. I want to let you guys know I'm going to be doing the copy trading over on LBank. If you want to try it or anything like that, and obviously not financial advice, use the link down below for that. Andrew, Jasmine, 50 cents by 2025 possible. 100% possible, Andrew. My target for Jasmine in the macro is actually between 60 and 66 cents personally. Seventh, anyone hear about the RNT Rencom Network Jasmine partnership? Yeah, seventh, actually, when they announced it, I think it was last month, I did a video on it. You should go back and I did a video on it, and then I did a video on Rencom Network as well. So there's 2 videos I did last month on it, covering the partnership and why the partnership is going to be bullish for both companies. Definitely super, super bullish partnership. And Remcom just finished a seed round as well and raised like $2 million more or something like that. So super, super bullish. Definitely bullish on RNT for sure. That's a mega partnership for both companies. Always bullish for Jasmine, man. Always bullish for Jasmine. RNT will go to thousands of dollars. 100%, yeah. Gonna make a fortune, man. Gonna make a fortune. It's not even really listed anywhere yet either. So it's like if you can find a place to pick it up, it's definitely a good opportunity here. I think they just recently got listed on CoinMarketCap too, right? Let me have a look here. Yeah, they did. They're ranked 29,000 and 60 something, or 2,960 something, 29,000. Sorry, 2,581. Yeah, 61 cents, guys. This is a project, honestly, man. Fantastic opportunity to make a lot of money. That's RNT, massive partnership with Jasmine. You can only pick it up on PancakeSwap, Coinsbit, and Uniswap right now. But for sure, this is one. As soon as it gets a listing on one of the exchanges that I actually use, and I use quite a few exchanges. I'm hoping that like KuCoin or LBank or someone picks it up soon so that I can buy some, because I'm definitely going to hold a lot of RNT as well. I'm DCAing right now into Casper, actually, because I just finished topping up my Caspa bags. And then I also bought a new project, guys, a new one that I haven't spoken about to anybody except the members on the member side. So if you want updates on my portfolio, then you got to join the member side. So definitely click the join button there. And yeah, you get updates on my portfolio. I bought in a massive, I aped into a project that I think is extremely bullish. And I am super, super bullish on the project, guys. I was so excited about it. So I topped up my Caspa, and then I bought this mystery project, right? And now I'm DCAing into Casper. So I'm excited to get. I want to get about 100,000 Casper just to have 100,000 Casper, because I think Casper's going to go to about $1. To be honest with you, I've been watching Kevin Cage for a long time about Casper and stuff, and I've been meaning to pick it up. But I've been so busy picking up, H bar and Algorand and XRP and Jasmy and Caspa that I just haven't had the opportunity. But now that all those bags are full, now I'm working on Casper. And then I might actually, once I'm done with Casper, RNT is actually on my radar. As soon as it gets a listing somewhere, like I said, maybe L Bank or KuCoin, and I'll start DCAing into that as well to make sure I have a nice big bag of it. Because 100%, man. I mean, right now it is all-time high was what, $1.17 4 days ago. Wow, 4 days ago was its all-time high. I love projects that haven't seen a bull run yet, guys. If you want opportunities, that is where opportunity lies, right? Solid projects with utility and real world utility, right? And have never seen a bull run yet. Caspa is another one, right? You got Caspa, you got RNT. Projects like that, guys, are ones that are like, those are ROI opportunities. There's no telling how high they can go. With Caspa, for example, I've said it a lot. I believe that Caspa is it's eerily similar to Cardano 4 years ago when we were at this phase of the last 4-year cycle, right? Stupid cough, only when you're online. I swear to God. Anyway, it's eerily similar to Cardano. It's the same type of tech, right? It's a solid layer one. It doesn't have any smart contracts and no DEX yet built on it or anything like that, right? Same thing that Cardano was going through at this time in the last market cycle, and everyone was saying, "Oh, no one's building on it," right? But it still went, guys, and it was this at that point in the cycle, it was the same price. It was like 4 or 5 cents, right? The difference here, though, right? Because Cardano went to $3.09, right? The difference here is that Caspa has almost half the total supply that Cardano has, right? So if it mirrors Cardano, and Cardano made it to $3.09, then, I mean, mirroring it, Caspa could reach as high as $6, right? I mean, almost double that would be about $6. So I'm thinking $4 to $5 for Caspa, no problem, right? In the next bull run, like I said, half the supply, $4, no problem. So I'm super bullish on that. That's why I wanted to have at least a million Caspa. So I DCA'd heavy until I got to my goal. And now I'm working on Casper, like I said, and then I'll work over on Remcon RNT as soon as it gets listed somewhere that I can buy it. Because right now I cannot. Because I don't use Uniswap, because I mean the fees are just insane. Really, guys. That's why I don't bother with that. With those DeFi plays, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, fees are just insane. I mean, I have projects, I have cryptos on my MetaMask right now that it would cost me more to transfer them off of there or to sell them than I would even have in profit in them. It doesn't make any sense, right? So you can buy RNT. You just have to bridge it to the Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do any Seventh? Do any of the cold storage wallets support RNT yet? Probably not, eh? because it'd be nice. I like moving all my stuff over to Ledger. Like I don't keep any of my stuff on exchanges at all. Too dangerous. Yeah, no, not yet, eh? Soon. I mean, I'm sure Ledger will pick it up fairly quick, but I'm surprised that the cold storage wallets don't pick things up in terms of supporting projects a lot faster than they do. Um, like why wouldn't Ledger pick it up immediately? I know that obviously you can't pick up a project the second it comes out. There's too many projects coming out all the time, but ones that actually have utility, ones that have the ability to last, like something like RNT and Caspa, for example. Why wouldn't you have those up on your to support on your cold storage wallet immediately? Doesn't make any sense. But who knows, man? Who knows? All I know is Jasmine moving into Dubai and India is going to be epic, guys. I'm telling you, that announcement is coming. They've already, I mean, Hara's already talked about how they plan on moving into India. So I think like 2 weeks ago he did. I did a story on it about 2 weeks ago. He said a big announcement was coming. So super bullish on that. Also, right now on the moving averages, Jasmy is actually a very strong buy. It's giving very strong buy signals for Jasmy right now, because Jasmy is on the verge of a breakout, in my opinion. You guys, just looking at the charts, it's everything's still on the verge of another breakout. We have another leg up coming, in my opinion, and just imagine with another leg up coming. And then imagine we get the ETF announcements immediately after that or during that. Crazy. That would be the massive catalyst, like a massive one. So yeah, super, super bullish, guys. We have I don't know how anybody could be bearish right now. Like the charts for most altcoins and Bitcoin look super bullish, right? We have the Bitcoin ETFs. But that's the thing, right? So we have the Bitcoin spot ETFs coming in the States, right? I think there's like 12 right now in the States applications. There's also Ethereum spot ETFs. I think ARK Invest applied for one, I believe. And then today they were also talking about how now over in Hong Kong, they're talking about spot Bitcoin ETFs opening up to retail investors as well. So, like, you have that. You have the Bitcoin halving coming up in a few months, right? Like, we have so much bullish catalysts that are coming, guys. Like, it's crazy. Man, that is just so. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, that's why I don't understand how anyone could be bearish right now. Like, with everything that's coming right now. And I did a video earlier today, guys, about from the office about we only have, in my opinion, two more really, really volatile bull markets, 4-year cycles left, in my opinion. We have this one coming up, 2024, 2025. And then we're going to have 2029, 2030, right? But after that, I mean, the thing is, guys, once these ETFs are approved and all of the institutional money comes pouring in globally, right? You can't put the tube back in the toothpaste back in the tube, right? Like that's the thing. It's the last real enormous catalyst left for the asset class, right? Is big money coming in. So once big money comes in, it's in, and at some point, the crypto landscape is going to be very, very similar. Probably not for 10 to 15 years, but it's going to be very similar to kind of the volatility of like the stock market, where it's like 2 to 3% annually is a big deal, right? Well, at some point, crypto is going to level off as well in terms of volatility, because again, once the big money's in, then it's in, and then there's no more money to big, huge money to come in, right? That's it, right? The cat's out of the bag. So at some point, it'll kind of level off in the next 10 to 15 years, in my opinion. So you got maybe 2 more, maybe 3 more bull markets left with the crazy volatility before the ROI kind of starts to taper down. And that's why if you're in right now for the next 2 to 3 4 year cycles, perfect timing, man. Perfect timing. And because there's going to be people getting in later. Feel sorry for the people that don't know about it and they're not getting in for 5 to 7 years. Forget it, right? You missed the boat. You missed the boat at that point. So that's my thoughts on that. When big money comes in, the Bitcoin will go over $1 million per coin. Oh, 100%. Yeah, at some point, it's for sure baked into the DNA of Bitcoin to be $1 million a coin at some point, right? Maybe it's 2030, maybe it's 2033, 34, but it's coming, right? $1 million a coin. If it wasn't, then I'll tell you right now that companies like ARK Invest, like Michael Saylor, and what the hell's this company called again? Tip of the tongue. Either way, they wouldn't be putting the money into it that they are if they weren't confident that that was going to be the result, right? And MicroStrategy, I'll tell you right now, MicroStrategy is probably going to be like the richest company in the world at some point, right? It's crazy how many Bitcoin they have. Like they're so freaking smart. Tesla and ARK Invest and MicroStrategy, with the amount of money they have in Bitcoin and stuff like that, those companies are going to be monster companies in about 15 years. Like crazy trillion-dollar companies, man. I just hope that those companies start to dump some of that money into the other assets, like, Ethereum, Jasmy, Caspa, XRP. The list goes on and on. Oh yes, definitely they will be. It will be insane. Yeah, it's the whole landscape of the billionaire landscape is going to look completely different because they're going to make billionaires today look poor, right? So I just want to get my piece of the pie. I want to make a few $1 million myself, and I'm going to build a log cabin somewhere on a lake and buy some skidoos and some quads and build a gym in my house, and then nobody will ever see. You guys will just see me on here doing live streams on my quads, right? Hopefully, I want to see, like I said, next year, guys, 2024. I want to see this live chat just euphoric because all you guys are making massive amounts of money. Like it's going to be crazy, right? We got this bull run coming up, guys. I'm so excited. Like it's just I just try to distract myself from how bullish things are looking. Definitely, there will be the first trillionaires made when crypto takes off. Yeah, 100%. I still kick myself. I never got into crypto and when Bitcoin was in its infancy and stuff like that. I should have, and I didn't. And that's why I don't miss the boat on everything else right now. That's why I don't listen to people. Like I said earlier, I don't listen to people that say that Jasmy can't get to this price or XRP can't get to that price or whatever. Like you do you, man. But I'm just holding on because, this is the thing. And I can't remember who said it, but it was one of my favorite quotes about when it comes to crypto, right? And it is that if you can DCA your way into some decent holdings on solid projects, right? Like I said, a few examples: XRP, Jasmy, Casper, XLM, Cardano, whatever it is, right? If you can hold 5 or 6 of them, right, and have good, strong, solid size bags of them, right, you don't need all of them to hit. You only need a couple. That's it, man. That's the beauty of it, right? You only need a couple to hit, right? You have 6 and only 2 hit, you're still rich, right? If all of them hit, awesome. But that's why diversity matters, guys. That's one of my favorite quotes, though. 7th, it's not too late. Technically, we're still early. Yep, we're still early, but you need to be getting in now. That's the thing, right? Like we are running out of time for this specific 4-year cycle. Like we got the halving coming up, And I mean, after that, I mean, do you want to be DCAing after the halving? I mean, I've been DCAing for the last 2 years. Once we hit the bottom, when everything was down 95%, that's when I started really, DCAing in. And I've been doing it for 2 years now. Joey, Jasmine's still in infancy stages and still going 100%. Joey, I talk about that all the time. Not just Jasmine, but IoT itself, which Jasmine is at the forefront of, right? Jasmine has first movers advantage in a lot of stuff that they're doing when it comes to IoT technology, right? I was saying, like, right now, IoT, a lot of people don't even know what IoT is, right? It's the Internet of Things, guys. It's basically like, if you don't know, it's like basically anything connected to the internet, right? Which is going to be everything at some point, right? And Jasmine is a leader when it comes to that, right? We're talking smartphones, guys. We're talking their laptops, desktops, your freaking car, man. Your toothbrush will probably be connected to the internet at some point, right? Like everything, tablets, smart homes, right? Everything, smart everything, guys. And IoT, that's what it is, right? If you might be using IoT right now in its infancy and you don't even know it, right? Things like Alexa, for example, Siri, right? In your home, right? That's IoT technology, but it's still in its infancy, right? Because there's not a whole bunch of it. Uh, those stupid little vacuums that drive around your house, right? Those are going to be internet. They're going to be connected to the internet. They might be already. Actually, I think that they actually already are. So it's like it's all that stuff is IoT tech, guys, and Jasmine is at the forefront of it. They're one of the only companies leading the way in this technology. It's not at the forefront. It's not taking center stage right now, but it will, right? It will be one of the big players probably for the next bull run, guys. I would say to you 2029, 2030, I would say that the categories for crypto that I would keep an eye on, like in the last market cycle, the last 4-year cycle, it was what? Metaverse, gaming, right? Key things, right? DeFi, right? Those were your key projects, key categories that you want to pay attention to. This time around, it's more like AI and stuff like that, right? I'm telling you, next time, what you're going to want to be paying attention to, guys, is IoT tech, right? And DeSci, decentralized science, right? These are two things, and probably still AI, but those are three things that are going to be at the forefront, right? And Jasmine's going to be leading the way with IoT tech, right? They will take center stage at some point. A lot of people are saying it's nothing now and it's garbage now or it's a scam now or whatever they're saying. They're going to be buying it in the next cycle, right? And you guys are owning it now. So, seventh, I think the AI coins are going to absolutely take off 110% next bull run. Oh, 100%. Of course they are. Yeah. You should definitely have at least one or two AI plays in your portfolio, in my opinion. Sorry, guys. A couple good plays I get asked all the time about. A couple of good plays for AI. I mean, you got your obvious ones, right? Like AGIX, Singularity Net. You got Fetch AI. But I like something, honestly, like Rose, Ocean. I like that, right? You have Prometheus, Prodigy. What's the ticker? What's the ticker of that? Let me check it out. Let me check it out one time. Okay, Prometheus PMPY. It's a third of a cent right now. Third of a cent. What do we got? 79% of the supply is in circulation. I like that. 1 billion total supply. Market cap. Oh yeah, market cap's only $2.5 million right now. That's a really early play. That's a good one. That is a good one. What was the all-time high? All-time high was a fourth of a cent 7 days ago. That's another one that you can get it on Bitmart. Get it on Bitmart. Layer 2 blockchain platform built on top of Ethereum network. It aims to enhance scalability, transaction speed, and security with the Ethereum ecosystem while leveraging cybersecurity and AI technology to ensure network safety and improve performance. I like this play. Liquidity solid too, eh? I like this play. I do. This is, you know what? I might actually pick some of this up myself. This is a super early project, man. Let me actually check out. 1 second here. Let me check this out real quick. It's only what? Is this project's not even 2 weeks old? Is that right? That's crazy. Let's check out this website. They got a decent website. One of the best unknown plays. Yeah, this is a little gem you got here, man. This is awesome. This is an awesome little gem, man. I like it. Interoperability, security, scalability, nice layer 2, AI play. I think I am going to look into picking some of this little gem up, man. I wouldn't mind taking a flyer on this one. Make a little bit of that, maybe make a little bit of that cheddar, a couple G bars, you know what I'm saying? A couple G bars. This project will make millionaires. Hopefully I'm one of them, man. Hopefully I am one of them. I would encourage you guys all to go and do some research on this project, guys. PMPY. And we can thank 7th for bringing it to our attention. The man with the plan. I like it. I like it. Make sure you guys are smashing that subscribe button, man. Smash that subscribe button. All right. Well, I'm actually surprised that people showed up, guys. This was just like an impromptu stream. I figured I'd hop on and see what everybody's doing. Been so sick lately. It's crazy. I don't know. What's happens? You have kids, you know, they get you sick constantly. They get you sick constantly. Yeah. What's Bitcoin at? 34.8. Still holding strong, guys. We had a good daily close again today, man. I wouldn't be shocked to wake up and have a super green day again tomorrow, man. Would not be shocked at all. Might have our breakout finally tomorrow. We are due for another one, guys, in the next, I don't know, week or two for sure. We're due for another leg up, in my opinion, before we have a leg down. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I might wrap it up there. We're almost at an hour. I got a workout I got to go do still. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. So, we're staircasing up with BTC. 100%, man. 100%. BTC is going to see its way up to about $48,000. There's a long way to go still, man. Those altcoins are going to run right alongside it. So make sure you guys take your profits when you have the opportunities. Obviously not financial advice, but make sure you pay yourself, right? Because unrealized gains don't mean nothing, right? So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap her there. I'll try to hop on for another live stream tomorrow. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe if you're not subscribed, man. I'd love to have you over here with us. And yeah, check out LBank, guys. I am going to be going over there, the channel sponsor LBank, and I am going to be using their copy trading tool to see if I can make some money. I will keep you guys up to date on my progress there. 7th, good night. I will see if I can join stream tomorrow. 100%, man. I hope to see you there. Thank you again, 7th, for bringing us PMPY. That is awesome, man. Greatly appreciated. And I'll let you know when I pick some of that up for sure. So yeah, guys, Have a good night out there. Have a good day at work tomorrow, and I will see you guys for a live stream tomorrow.